Hi, my name is Alex, and today I'm going to be discussing my paper for strategic positioning in the age of disruption. Um, Throughout the paper, I talked about many different things. The nature of disruption is one of the first ones. This is just how disruptions may occur. What are they based in? What foundation do they have? Um, the three things I found are going to be technological innovation. It's such as artificial intelligence. If some type of technology is rapidly evolving an industry or a market, then that could cause disruption for a company. Um, Economic volatility is another thing that could be very dangerous when dealing with disruption. And then lastly is shifting expectations from consumer. If a mass majority of consumers decide that they don't like a company's values, how they treat somebody, they don't like the product anymore, and all of a sudden the company is turned completely on its head. Next, I want to talk about the impact of distribution. This could be both positive and negative. In the paper, I discuss companies that are completely damaged and don't fully recover from disruptions. That could be because they were not prepared correctly, they did not approach it in a correct way, or they just did not handle it in a correct way. But then there are some businesses who would see disruptions as blessings in disguise and completely not only survive through the change, but actually find a more profitable business model through these disruptions, through the adjustments that they had to make to survive, which leaves them thriving. Speaking of being prepared and understanding the way that disruptions are supposed to be handled, I talked about strategic responses to these disruptions, the ways that companies can prepare themselves and attack these problems. Some strategies that I discussed were theories from Porter, Barney, and Christensen. Another big thing in this part of the paper is strategic positioning. Strategic positioning is separating yourself from the competition, keeping a competitive edge, capitalizing on up-and-coming opportunities as they arise. And what a lot of companies are doing to prepare themselves for these things is a technology called scenario planning. Basically, where they combine their leaders, they get their leaders together, and they simulate disruptions and other problems that may occur for the business so that their business is better prepared in the future. I also looked at challenges and risks that may occur from these strategies when fighting disruptions. It's a very, very thin line of what to balance. When dealing with disruption, you could invest in something too much and completely lose millions and millions in products and investments, when another company could be too scared and not willing to invest in something that they don't feel is part of their traditional business model, their foundation, and it could cost them to seem to grow out of the market, the industry, and completely leave them left behind while the rest of the market continues to evolve. A couple real-world examples or case studies I looked at. First was Netflix, who started off as a company selling DVDs, renting movies out, mailing them to people's homes, and saw disruptions coming, saw technological innovation coming, and saw it as a way to completely rebrand and change their company, which now leads them as one of the biggest media platforms that we know in the world today. On the other side of that coin, there is Blockbuster, which I looked at, who quite literally laughed Netflix out of the room when Netflix came to offer to sell the company to them. Blockbuster was refusing to adapt with the times, adapt with the growing technology that was coming, and it ended up leaving them behind. So that's the case studies we looked at. And then lastly, the future outlook of what disruptions may look like with technology, especially artificial intelligence, continuing to grow and develop. Disruptions will occur, and they will continue to occur a lot, quite frankly. So companies have to continue preparing themselves, continue to stand strong, and more than anything, continue to be adjustable and flexible in the way that they want to run their companies, because no company will succeed if they continue to stand still and not move forward. So that's all for my paper, and thank you very much.